Alright, what's going on YouTube? We're back with another episode on the RPG series, and this episode I tried to figure out something that I could do um, relatively quickly and easily. This is probably going to be kind of a two-parter episode, possibly, but we're definitely going to be getting to some cooler stuff later on. I had a request for simple character creation, like changing like skin color and eye color and hairstyles and different stuff like that. Just simple stuff. So I wanted to get something like that figured out. Fairly simple. Obviously, part of the challenge of this entire series is figuring stuff out in blueprints, and that's not always possible. So, I'll do my best, but we're doing an AI because I thought I'd give us something to kill because we have a sword and shield, and so I want to be able to block attacks and kill something using our sword. Since both of those are actual items that we'll be able to pick up, we'll be able to pick those up soon, and that'll totally be a thing in the future. But for right now, I just want to get an AI in, excuse me, where he can kill us and we can kill him. Last series, our AI was a one-hit kill. There was actually still some issues with it, even though we got the following down and it worked much better. There's still some issues with when it died. And it was a one-hit kill. It could never kill us, and it kind of just like dropped money that we didn't really see because we instantly picked it up, kind of a deal. Anyways, we're gonna try and do some cooler stuff with the AI this series, but I wanted to just show you what we're doing with the AI. So if you head over to mixamo.com/store as normal, we're gonna use the scary zombie pack. I felt like this would be a bit of a change. I mean, the creature pack was okay, but I just kind of wanted to change it up. I just want to, do stuff a bit differently, and I don't want it to be. I don't want this series to be like a complete 100% copy of the last one. I want stuff to, just feel different, look different. So we're gonna do the scary zombie pick. We're not actually gonna use this, that scary zombie. I'm using like the samurai one. He's, I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know why his level of detail is still super low in viewer. I don't know why his materials haven't loaded. Um, Maybe if I stood here long enough, it would, and that's totally true. But what you need to do is this is going to look a bit different if you haven't used this already. This is going to look a bit different for you. Oh, hey, the details coming in. For you, it's actually not going to have all this. It's going to say customize pack, I believe. Yeah, that's him. That looks much better. It's actually going to say customize pack, and with if you click on that, that's what you need. Now I think mine is already called. Um, huh, Scary Zombie Pack. So mine's already called Scary Zombie Pack. So if you add what you need to do before you customize the pack is if you saw up on top there was a I have view download. Yours probably should say add to pack. And if you don't know how I change the character, one last thing, if you don't know how to change the character, just go here, change character, and mine is the first one on page 2. So it's the Yaku J Ignite. I am I think J Ignite is one of their artists because I think there's a couple in here that say that. Anyways, so yeah, we're going to use that, and I'm going to go to view download and view slash download, sorry. And so it's just going to highlight recent animations for character from that. And so we've got the in progress, which I'm not really going to use, but I do want to go to the scary zombie pack. So this, I'm going to click on this, we're going to expand it. It obviously didn't have animations in place if you couldn't tell. So we were going to need to go through on the walk, the run, the let's see, the crawl, uh, and the running crawl, and all of those need to be checked in place. I don't think anything else uses a moving animation, anything like that. So everything should be fine. I don't know why some stuff is glitching out and pixelating. That could just be my monitor, but I think that's my actual graphics. That's kind of strange. Whatever. Um, yep, so that should be it. Alright, so we're good. So I already have it selected, so we're going to queue the download. FBX, like normal, 60 frames per second, like normal. T-pose. You can also do original pose FBX. I usually like to do that. And then keyframe reduction, none. So I'm going to queue that download, and it shouldn't take very long. I'm going to minimize my other tabs that I've got open, like OBS and my other Unreal project for reference. And so I'm going to put this in the RPG series folder that I've got. Create a new folder over here. Sorry, I'm just doing some off monitor stuff, so we'll download that. And 23 megabytes, bit more. I don't know why, but lately their files have been a bit more sizable compared to normal. I honestly don't know why. That just is what it is. Wow, that's pretty slow download. Anyways, I just created a little folder in my RPG series folder that I have where I usually keep all the assets and whatnot in here unless they're already in a preset place. I'm just gonna call it AI. I'm just gonna drag all my stuff in here. Now I do have my project open already, and let's create an AI folder in here as well. So new folder and then AI. Now I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to create a folder in here called model. So that's going to hold all the model stuff, and then I'm going to create. We'll just rename this to anims, and it can hold all our model and all our materials and our anims just like normal. And then we'll have the blueprint here. So I'll just create a blueprint class that is an actor. No, actually, sorry, we don't want that. We want a character, because stuff and things. We're going to create a blueprint class. And some of you may wonder why I don't use the AI, because there is an AI controller class, and there are like AI stuff already built in. I don't use that because I like to make it all on my own. And anyways, I don't think their stuff is the best. The AI controller, I guess you can, and the Detour Crowd controller, which is just for like if you're having large amounts of AIs for like cities or something very close to Assassin's Creed. And if you've played that, how one of the first levels, quote unquote, tutorial things was a whole bunch of just crowd AIs, and you had to learn how to interact with them without disrupting the crowd, that kind of a thing. That's what that's for. But obviously we want just a normal character AI that has movement functionalities, an event graph, blah blah blah, the stereotypical stuff. So we're just gonna call this zombie dude, because I like my dudes and bros and dudes. Anyways, not like really. I just like the word. Yeah, let's clarify that. Anyways, it opened in the second tab, so I'm just gonna take all this, Control A, drag it over. We're good. Okay, so I get to close this now, and we get to open up our anims folder and drag in all this. Wait for the specific cursor icon to pop up. Then we're gonna click on this. Wow, that really is glitching out. Or is that just my other monitor? Nope, that's just it doesn't look like that, but when I go to OBS it looks all weird. I hope that doesn't come through in recording, but maybe it will. It doesn't really matter. So skeleton none, because we're gonna generate that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oops, I always forget I have to do that. We have to first import the skeleton slash character slash model thing, then we can import all the animations. So skeleton none, import a skeletal, import mesh. We're not going to import animations because it's you may check that, but it's not going to actually import those animations. That's not how it works. It's just importing like I don't know, like weird placeholder animations that are nothing, just the model there in like a T-pose or whatever. And whereas we're gonna import all, it's gonna import the character, and then we should be able to import all our animations. Now, if you are having like slow troubles or issues with importing or anything like that, that's totally cool. I have those issues. Now, I don't have the most beefy computer, but if you do have a beefy computer and you're having issues with that, I would say it's probably because of hard drive issues. Not don't go, oh man, I'm not importing well, I need a new graphics card or I need a new CPU. It's most likely because of hard drive issues. And I should know because I have like 4 hard drives, and I've had there's 1 terabyte and the other are at minimum 800 or whatever. Anyways, I've had them all full at least one point in time. But yeah, that's totally a thing. So hold on, I may have to figure something out here in a second. Okay, so that was solved quickly. I just didn't want to stop the recording because it's a pain in the butt the way I have to edit stuff. Anyways, now we get to import all of the animations. And what are all those? Oh, those are all my blades. It looks like we're Yaku, something like that, whatever. Exported time. Okay, that's all good. So now we should expeditiously import all of those. I'd like to take a time real quick. Now I'm gonna make a separate video on this so that way those who don't watch any of this series will still get this video. But I would like to say, if you do decide to donate to me, don't actually use the donate button. Use the email or donate to me through PayPal. Don't actually use my donate button. Actually, if you're trying to send donate money to me, you just go to PayPal and use the send or receive money. Click on that and then go to where it says, I believe, send money to friends or family. And put in my email. No, it's not thesargekyle@gmail.com. The email for my PayPal is actually etmcaddict@gmail.com. I should have that somewhere elsewhere on my YouTube page, but I'll put it in the description if I remember to. But anyways, those are the ones those are the animations that we need. And so I would like to create our anim graph so that we can get that going super quick, and then get our blend space going. So let's open up an anim graph, and then we're going to do Yeku. Okay. I don't know why I sound like I'm Canadian. At least I feel like I'm sounding like I'm Canadian. And we're gonna call this zombie dude anims. Sweet. Let's Control S, save everything up so that way we're all good. And now I want to make the blend space, which I would like to know. Just wondering why he's like a ghost. I mean, just wondering. Just wondering. I'm genuinely confused. Am I... Did it not make the material properly? I'm gonna say that it didn't, and I'm gonna delete all these. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do this kind of a thing. select these three, drag them in. That's a normal. That goes to... Why is normal not opened? Okay. Okay. And then this is a... Wait, there's a specular and a diffuse. Oh, this should be the diffuse. And then that should be the specular. But why... Hold on. Why is this blend mode opaque? It should be a surface. Default lit. That material imported very strangely compared to most Mixamo. Mixamo is practically optimized for game engines like Unreal Engine 4 and Unity, and that's the first trouble I've ever really had ever importing a material into Mixamo. Hey, now things are working. Okay, so it's gonna, it's gonna take a while. What the heck is up with this level of detail? Why is it terrible? Is it because of the shaders? It's just terrible. It just is. I guess he's actually much more cartoony than I kind of realized he was. Huh. Well, he's very Borderlands-ish. You gotta agree with me on that one. Come on, let's give it out to Mixmo for giving Unreal Engine 4 users of Borderlands models, since Borderlands was made by Epic Games and Epic Games made Unreal Engine 4. Anyways, blah blah blah. Let's close out of that crap because we don't need it. Okay, now we get to open up our anims. I wanted to do the blend space real quick though. Let's go to animation, blend space 1D. Just type a Y and it should YA and it should be one of them up there. We're gonna hit F2 and just call this running. And then this should be super simple. Idle goes here. I was about to say, where are my parameters? Idle goes there. I want to call this speed. This can go 0 to 600. Apply parameter changes. And then, okay, so that's good. The idle stays there, right? Yes, good. We can lower this and then expand this a bit and move this to the side. But we do want running in place. So we're not going to have any of these data values in between because he's going to do this weird crap. So we're going to have, it's just going to go, he's either, idle, obviously idle, speed 0, and then we're just going to get the speed values. And I don't know why the running is like so terribly slow. Oh, it wasn't. I just didn't have my cursor over it properly. It was like still here for some reason. Okay, so that should be good. Control S there. Let's go to our anim graph. And then we're going to just type state and then go to add new state machine, drag it to the result, select it, and rename it to locomotion, and then open it up. And we're going to have a new entry. It's obviously a state. We're going to call it idle. I'm going to rename that. Why did I hit F1? We're going to rename that to idle with a capital I because OCD. There, that's so much better. Um, and we're going to just give this play zombie idle. And then off of this, we need to get state, I'm going to call it run capital R. And I'm going to drag the transition back. This we've seen many a time. It should be speed. It needs to be more than equal to. So we need float more than equal to that. We haven't made our speed variable, but that'll be okay. This needs to be 10. And I'm going to actually go back to this. Control C. Go to this, Control V, but instead of just connecting it, I'm going to say not, and then connect the not to that. Compile, Control S, and the run is going to be no, I called it run. Button space, player, running, speed, sweet. So now we actually have to determine our speed. Well, you may be wondering, now how the heck do you determine speed? That's actually a fairly simple process that I've had to do about, I don't know, a billion times, and every single time I forget, so I have to open up another project to remind myself how you determine speed. And if I could do this quick enough, and so that way I'm not looking like a moron. Event graph, let's see. It's that. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to go to event graph, and we need to keep both of these here actually, but we need to cast a character. So just like the default character class, that object needs to be this try get pawn owner. And off of the same thing, that is the try get pawn owner, we need to get something called get velocity, and then off of the get velocity we need to get another function called vector length. Then off of this, let's go here. Let's right click on this and promote to variable and call it speed. Okay, sweet. So now that we have that speed variable, I want to go back to my, and by the way, we're done. We're completely done in this state, so we can just go back to the event graph, event graph, and then set speed, if I could spell, and then connect that execution line to that, and we're good. Compile, Control S, and that's it. That's all we need for his animations. One more thing, actually, yeah, I want a running and attacking at the same time. So if we're idle and add state, attack idle. This we're going to promote a variable and call it attack. Yeah, we'll just call it attack. Compile, Control A, or Control S, sorry. Go back. Not attack. Okay, so if we go here, and what animations do we have? We should have some sort of attacking animation. Yep, this will do just fine. So when I hit go to attack, we should be fine. Okay, and when I run, Why am I not running? My speed is more than 10. If I check attack, he goes to attack. If my speed... Did I make this right? Oh, no, I didn't. I never put speed here. I'm dumb. We need to get speed on these, on the top ones here. There we go. Jeez, I was completely confused. I was like, set everything up right, but no, I didn't. So if we go to 600 like we should, sweet, we run. And if we attack, well, we don't have anything there because obviously attacking is not set up to it, but we're about to do that because if you haven't seen my attacking while running video, we're going to take that exact same concept. So we're going to do this. We're going to do a new state. My life. I edit nothing out because it's a pain in the butt on so many levels. But regardless, my life right now. If you saw me, if there's a face cam, I would be turning beet red right now. Because the level of embarrassment. Anyways, back to the tutorial like nothing ever happened. We're going to do attacking... Geez, how about you click on the bloody UE4 window, don't you? Attacking... Run. Okay, and that didn't happen. Attacking... Attacking run. Okay. So, from that, we need to connect that back, and we should be able to throw the blends. If I go to blends, and we do layered blend per bone, base pose, we need attack. But the other one, we need this. Control C. Control V. Right on. Now, blend weight, I think we did like 100 or something like that. And if I click on this, we'll have the settings. Layer it set up. Add that. Bone name. Spine underscore 01. Please tell me I'm right. No, just spine 1. Okay, fine. I think the skeletons are a bit different for UE4 than they are for mixed mode, but that's fine. Just spine 1. Blend depth, we did something like 200, I think. Compile, blah blah blah. I think I'm good. Oh, right. Didn't mean to do that. Let's get this, and then let's get this, not that, and attack needs to be that, but not that. If we get this and not attack, we need that. Now I want to connect these because otherwise stuff will break. Trust me. Because like if you walk up, because if we don't have these connected and set up, and you walk up to him, like without him actually seeing you, where to the point where he's not running, he's just attacking while he's idle, but then he tries to follow you and attack you at the same time, he's not gonna actually play the running animation because it's not going to just loop back through. It's not going to auto detect that because there's nothing looping it through. It needs to be branched directly. So we're going to do um, uh, this. We're doing attacking. Um, we need not here. Right on. That's cool. And then we should do the same thing here. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Because we just need that normal one. Okay, we should be good. So if we're running, we're running, right? And then we start attacking. Why is the running attack thing not working? It's like, did I break it? Hold on, let me get as reference. Let me go to player stuff, anims, this guy. Let's go to this walking attack. Oh, I got it backwards. But did I have my other? I did, I think. Indeed I did. I just have these backwards. But hey, that makes me feel better that I was mostly right. Let me try running. Okay. Let's go here so we can see everything. And you start attacking. Obviously the head movements are gonna look weird because I should I try spine 1 or just spine? I want to try just spine. See what just spine does. If that does anything better. That actually is better. That's a whole lot better. Maybe we should do that for our guy. I'm going to do that because there's issues when we run and attack. Oh no, we're already on spine. Never mind. I mean, I guess we could do hips, but that would really throw everything off. Anyways, okay, so that's good. So that's all we're going to do for here. Sorry for the extended episode. It was very poorly done, but that's because terrible house circumstances. I need my own house, and I'm too young. It's quite terrible. I'm also too poor. So, yeah, just, people not staying quiet. But if we stop running, 0, oh, right, numpad's off. Sweet. And then we start running again. What if we stop walking? Great. I don't know why. Oh, it's because of the blend space. That's why. Oh, that's why. I was a bit confused. I was like, why? I'm over 10, but he's not moving. It's confusing. Okay. Yep. So we're good. Now we just need to copy pretty much everything from our old AI in the other project, all of this over. That would be a real. Strangely enough, Unreal Engine does work like this, since it doesn't like copy pictures or anything. It's when you Control C and Control V, it's copying raw text. Because if I Control C this, or if I hover over this Control C and then search Control V, it's gonna paste a bunch of raw text. It's gonna lag it out and maybe even crash my engine, which ain't that big a deal. But it pastes raw text. It does, trust me. So I've done it before, and because what did I do one time? I was like I was like doing this, I think, and then I right clicked and I like Control V there. Yeah. It doesn't crash it here, but you can see it it pastes it in raw text form. So since it's raw text, I could technically go to any other project that's Unreal Engine 4 and paste it, and it would be just fine because, well, it's bloody text and nothing but. So yeah, it's not that big of a deal, but I want to do it manually and I'm not going to do that. So I thought I'd just tell you guys that quick trick. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, you could leave a like. And if you really appreciated what you see here, even though this was not as quality of content as I usually do, if you consider what I usually do quality content, you could probably subscribe. That'd be nice too. But yeah, suggest what I could do in future episodes. Next episode, probably gonna actually make this guy work and stuff and things. But yeah, oh man, it's been a day. It's been 40 minutes of recording. It's been a day. So I'm going to stop it here, quit torturing you, and hopefully you've learned something. Probably watch this video at 2x speed. Watch all my videos at 2x speed. Get it over twice as quick. Anyways, use Google Chrome, everybody. And hashtag not spawn. Not sponsored. Have a nice day. And thanks for watching.